All right, today we're going to be going over Squirreled Away. I went to a few targets to get this. Luckily, I got there before people who were going to buy this and then sell this online got to it. I'm not paying $70 for a commander deck online from a main set, but this deck I really like. I really like the flavor of it. I've been thinking about making this very deck to begin with, so I do have some additions that I will be going over after we open this up. So stay tuned for the whole thing. If you haven't seen the contents of this yet, and then we're of course going to open up the collector booster sample pack. So the packaging has, I'm not used to the new packaging. It's been a while since I've bought, oh my gosh, the envelope is so weird. So here's the tokens, here's the play style. Oh my gosh, all right, a full art foil version. Wow, okay. I'm just not used to that. Usually it's a foil version, but I guess I'm just not used to the full art, so that's cool. And then we've got the sample pack. What else do we have? We have a box. So I'll let my kids play with this or something. So they actually like squirrels. I live in the Midwest, so this is like really funny because this whole set is like Midwest critters. It's just kind of like, okay, all right. Everything's a lot of Midwest stuff. So let's open up this really quickly, see what's in it, and then we'll open up this along with showing you some additions I have in mind for this. I will fast forward this if this takes too long because the last few packs I've opened have they've been a challenge for me. This one seems to be going pretty easy, but all right, cool, we got it. Let's move that to the side. Do I have sleeves or something? I think I did bring some sleeves. Oh, there they are. Okay. So for the first thing, I just want to sleeve this up because I'm just that kind of person. Sleeve up that, sleeve up, basically sleeve up the mythics. Okay. So we got the odd. So let's start with the first one because I messed that up a little bit. We have Hazel of the Root Bloom. So unlike my live streams, I have my camera, and my camera is doing a great job with showcasing these. And then, so that was full art foil. This is foil, still looks pretty nice. And then we've got full art foil Garrick, which also looks pretty nice. Now, I'm looking at this and it kind of looks like they made Garrick into a woman. I could be wrong because it's a bear. But I don't know. What do you guys think? If you think they made Garrick turn into a woman bear, put it in the comment section. I'd like to see how many people think that. All right. So those all look really nice. And then we have Chittering Witch, Insatiable Frugator. Was it Frugator? Frugivore. Moonstone Eulogist. Oh, that's a pretty one. Swarmyard Massacre. Hazel's Brewmaster. Woe Strider. Okay, so I've got a few of those. Saw in Half. Oh man, I think this is from the Infinity set. It's got a new skin. Yep. All right. Yeah, I think it is. Ogre Slumlord. Got a few of those from the original set. Decree of Pain. Oh, that brings me back. Gorman's Talent. So they brought back classes. That's nice. Rootcast Apprenticeship. All right. Scurry of Squirrels. Myriad. Wow. All right. Squirrels are everywhere, right? N-Rays Forerunners. Arastra of the Endless Web. All right, so whenever an opponent casts an instant or sorcery, all right, create a 1/1 or a 1/2 green. Got it. Deep Forest Hermit. Oh man, if you can get the original Hermit, It's tight. Toski, Bearer of Secrets. So that's my first version of this card. I've been trying to get this card. Let's see, what else am I trying to get? Yeah, so like I'm glad to have gotten this card. It fills off a lot of holes. Beastmaster Ascension with new art. So I have the old one, but man, like, that looks pretty nice. Second Harvest. Shamanic Revelation. Chatterfang. So, all right. So I ended up opening, and you can see on this channel, like 3 boxes of Modern Horizons 2. I opened up, I think it was 5 Solitudes, one being a full art foil. So I sold that one for a pretty penny, over 100. But and then a bunch of combinations of everything else, and a bunch of endurances. I never got this $10 rare, this $10 mythic. I never got it, and so I'm really glad I was able to get it here. And then Casualties of War. By the way, I do want to point out these are in great condition. Okay, because I know I've been watching a few people and they've been saying the conditions look like crap. Like, these are in great condition. I'm very happy with what I'm seeing here. And this is what I would expect if I'm paying $50. Okay? Like, that's just what I would expect. Everything looks really nice. Windgrace's Judgment, Maskwood Nexus, Academy Manufacturer, Temple of Malady. Oh, I'm going to be replacing that with a full art foil version. I can't. Woodland Cemetery, Necro Blossom Snarl, Oran Reef the Vastwood, Swarmyard. That's great. Exotic Orchard, Lawnmower Waste, Grim Backwoods, Viridescent Bog. I have not had a filter land. This is my first filter land. That's one of the times I stopped playing and I didn't get access to this. So that's nice to see. Twilight Mire, another. Well, I guess this is the one from Odyssey, I think, and this is the one from. This is the filter land. This is actually the filter land. My bad. Gilded Goose. All right, so I've got a better version of that. Chitter Spitter, Maelstrom Pulse with new art. That looks nice. Belladross Witherbloom. Man, it's not a dragon. Or, I'm sorry, it's not a squirrel. But man, it looks great. Idol of Oblivion, Sword of the Squeak, Morbid Opportunist, Plague Crafter, Nadier's Nightblade, Plum of the Forbidden, Bastion of Remembrance, Cash Grab. It's like one of the best mill cards. Chatterstorm, Moldervine Reclamation, Poison Tip Archer. So some of these I'm going to be getting rid of because I do want this to be primarily a squirrel-only deck. Skyfish Spider, Binding of the Old Gods, Golgari Rot Farm, Jungle Hollow, Haunted Mire, Nested Shambler, Deadly Dispute, Zulaport Cutthroat, Squirrel Sovereign, Prosperous Innkeeper, Haywire Might, Tireless Provisioner, Squirrel Nest, I love Squirrel Nest, Honored Dray Leader, Dray Leader, Terra Sunder, Wolf Haven, Putrefy, Arcane Signet, Golgari Signet, Talisman of Resilience, gonna have to replace that with the foil one, Soul Ring, Skull Clamp, Terramorphic Expanse, Path of Ancestry, Evolving Wilds, Command Tower, Tranquil Thicket, Bajuka Bog, Tainted Wood, Barren Moor, Swamp, and all the other stuff. So then we got a squirrel. Is it double-sided? And a treasure. Look at that. That looks great. And we got a squirrel, treasure, squirrel, food. Eldrazi. Oh, yeah, because of that one idol. Okay, well, I need another 10/10 anyway. And a clue. All right. A pest and a shapeshifter. A spider. And blood. All right. Human soldier. And a wolf. Rat. And a raccoon. Rat. and a raccoon, goat, always the goat, and the wolf. That makes sense. The wolf hunting the goat. All right, so there's one thing my wife wanted me to point out, okay, that I totally screwed up. I did not point this out. Let's see, right here. All right, see this? What is he? He's a squirrel warlock, okay? It's a squirlock. That's how you're gonna say that. It's a squirlock. So that's what she wanted me to point out, because it does come off. I accidentally mentioned that one time. I said, "Oh, this thing's a squirlock," and she's like, "What are you talking about?" I'm like, "Oh, I'm sorry. It's a squirrel warlock." So, all right. Now we're going to open up the sample pack. So hopefully we get some good stuff. All right, the backside. All right. So the first thing we have Cliff Top Lookout. And we have Season of the Bold. So that's a mythic. I actually don't have any clue how good this is. So in the comments section, if you want to tell me how good this is, I don't know. And I will not have time to look it up. Because I'm going to be basically throwing this up there and then coming back. I've got some other things to do. So that's cool. Seems like it seems like a sweet art. A mouse taking out a wolf with flame. Like that's just seems appropriate, right? So here are some of my edits that I want to add. Well, actually, no, I'll just start with the first one. So Nut Collector, I've had this card. Actually, I got it from my brother when we were both playing when we were really young. So I want to add Nut Collector. It's a little banged up, but I mean, it fits, right? Like all squirrels get +2/+2 with Threshold. And this set actually cares about Threshold, so that's cool. Unearth, because I've got a whole bunch of stuff that's 3 mana or less, or I could just cycle. Verdant Catacombs, retro frame, because that fits. Squirrel Token, just cause. Profane Tutor, retro frame. Oh my gosh, I'm just screwing that up. Patriarch's Bidding, okay. Squirrel Mob. Squirrel mobs get +1/+1 for each other squirrel in the battlefield. Seems absolutely appropriate. Replacing retro frame Squirrel Sovereign and then foil Chitter Spitter. I don't have a full art version, or else I would put it in there just because I do prefer full art compared to everything else. So that's it for what happened today here on Quick Packs. If you liked what you saw, please like and share. If not, downvote it and tell me why you didn't like it. So hopefully this is much better in my live stream. It looked like it was a lot better. I could read every card through my phone. So props to that. I'll be doing the opening like that. So let me know what you think, and I'll talk to you later.